Cat Country 107.3 tomorrow, tonight. That's Craig Campbell, and Craig Campbell is with us on the phone this morning. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning to you.
We are looking forward to having you Saturday at our Red Cup Rodeo. It is pouring outside right now in South Jersey. Lots of showers and thunderstorms, but it's going to dry up, and we're going to have great weather on Saturday. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too, brother. It's been a long time since we've been down to that far south in Jersey, but I have been looking at the forecast myself, and it appears it's going to be a really beautiful Saturday. So we're going to have a good time. Do
you have any preference to singing outside or inside?
Man, it doesn't matter to me as long as there's people out there ready to have a good time and ready to sing along.
You had a big hit a couple years ago with Keep Them Kisses coming in. Just as it was getting close to the top of the charts, your record company went out of business. What was that like? Oh, man,
it's what it's exactly what you think it was. It was, very deflating. I was bummed out. I had my fastest moving song on the chart that I've ever had, and when I got the news, it was a sad day. But you know what? We took a couple of days and gathered the pieces and moved on.
Tell you what, we love your new song Tomorrow Tonight. We just played it. It sounds great.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's a new song off of a new album I'm working on with a new record label in Nashville, Broken Bow Records, and signed with those guys back in December. So yeah, new music is on the way. This is the lead single from the new album, so I'm excited about it.
Cat Country 107.3, we're talking with Craig Campbell. He's the star of our Red Cup Rodeo at Miller Farms in Berlin on Saturday. For people who don't know much about Craig Campbell, tell us a little bit, a 30-second view of your whole life.
My whole life. Grew up in South Georgia, moved to Nashville in 2002. Been playing piano my whole life. When I moved to Nashville, I played piano for Tracy Byrd for about a year and a half. I also played piano for Luke Bryan for a little while. And in the meantime, I was down in Nashville working on my own stuff. I was playing a little club called The Stage on Lower Broadway. That's where I was discovered, signed my record deal in 2009, and Family Man came out 2010, and that was here we are.
Is this something you always wanted to do?
That's all I've ever known that I was halfway decent at. So I never had a plan B, man. It was all or nothing for me.
There's always a lot of hopeful people out there who would like to be in your shoes, be a country music star. What kind of advice would you give them, Craig?
I would just say keep going after it. If it's something you really love and you want it bad enough, and you have what it takes, then you'll get it. There's a million people in Nashville, Tennessee that are trying to do the same thing we're doing, but it's the one that wants it the most who's going to get it.
Cat Country 107.3, we're talking with Craig Campbell, star of our Red Cup Rodeo on Saturday. By the way, you can become Miss Red Cup. Find out about that at catcountry1073.com. Craig, we know you're on the road. You got to go this morning, but we have our Cat Country 5 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Craig Campbell, your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
Number 2, what's your favorite movie of all time?
The Never-Ending Story.
Who would you like to perform with that you've never performed with before?
Adele.
Your favorite moment on stage?
My Opry debut in 2010.
And finally, Craig Campbell, where were you when you had your first kiss?
I was at a birthday party in junior high, and so yeah, I think that's when it happened.
And what was her name?
Her name was Jennifer.
You still talking to Jennifer at all, or no?
No, she still lives in. I don't know where she lives.
I was going to say, you know where she lives, huh?
I thought I was about to say she still lives in our hometown, but I don't think she does. So.
We'll try to look her up and maybe make a connection on Saturday for you.
There you go.
All right. Craig Campbell, the star of Red Cup Rodeo. We're going to see you Saturday on stage at Miller Farms in Berlin. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Sounds good, Joe. I appreciate it.
All right, man. We're really looking forward to Saturday. We'll see you.